All right. We are...
So do you want to go ahead and begin?
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and go for it.
Welcome to the Chill Podcast, where we aren't going to be screaming 24/7. It is currently midnight, a little past midnight, and we just wanted to be nice and chill for you guys.
Yes, absolutely.
We made a lot of jokes about ASMR in the past podcast. Maybe it's the future podcast. I'm not sure when I'm going to be uploading these.
That'd be weird if you did have more.
I don't know.
We're trying.
Trying to keep continuity going.
So, how have you been since the last time we talked? That's the
been
problem
good.
with doing these frequently.
I've been good.
We don't have time to catch up.
Yeah,
or have things happen. So
we're too busy entertaining. We don't have enough time to keep up with each other's lives, right?
that's exactly the opposite.
As you can see, we might have video. I'm not sure if it's
We're trying to decide whether we want
can't
to
decide.
camera or
If
not.
you can see us looking at you right now, we decided that yes.
Or we're outside your window. So double check that.
No, don't
That'd be
double
really-
check. This
that'd
is
be really
supposed to be
creepy.
chill.
If you were listening to this while you're falling asleep and you checked your window, so got you. Should we open up with some questions or what do you think?
First off, I actually have a question that just popped into my head.
Go for it. Shoot.
How do you fall asleep if you're having a hard time sleeping at night?
That is an excellent question. May I just say, first off, well, it really depends. If I'm having trouble sleeping because I'm hot, I will remove the covers, or I do one of those one leg in, one leg out, just to, because I like the sensation of the covers. But at the same time,
it's
stay
too
warm. If I'm too cold, I will maybe, if I'm not really tired, I will seek out a blanket, an extra blanket. But if I'm really tired, I will just curl up tighter and just suffer through it. But if I can't sleep because I'm excited, I kind of just suck it up because I eventually will fall asleep, or I don't. Sleeping is one of those hard things you can't really control, but
sometimes it just doesn't happen.
sometimes you just can't.
Here's my go-to. I know some people are opposed to falling asleep while listening to people talk or having the TV on or something. What I really like doing, it has to be this specific YouTuber. There's this YouTuber called Fresh. This is not a shout out because no one watches this.
Exactly. We don't need shout-outs.
We don't shout out people because there's no one to shout out to.
That would be pointless for
This
them.
guy named Fresh, he has the most chill vibe and chill voice out there, and he literally just reads Reddit stories. And it's just perfect for falling asleep too, honestly.
Honestly, my real answer is if I have trouble sleeping, I will go on my phone and I will just blast scenes at full volume of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Sorry, that wasn't very chill of us.
No, this is very chill. This is very serious. I was kidding, and it was very rude for you to laugh. That is my 100% way of falling asleep. I just hear the words of Lord Vader saying, I think the Jedi are evil.
And that's it for our comedy bit of the podcast.
Dude, we're a comedy podcast.
I wish...
If we try and cut out the comedy, what are we? Just
Cute.
a podcast. Too heckin' cute.
Too heckin' cute. Do you mind if I turn off the light of this room?
Yeah. Go ahead and turn those lights off and we'll have some spooky vibes. Don't hit your head on the way out. Yeah, just that one.
Oh, that's nice.
You gotta stop making that booming noise. Wow. Alright. So, we're gonna get going with some questions.
we're back from.
So, our very first question of many comes from Elena.Hinkle.
Ooh.
She asked the question last time.
You don't have to get so close to the mic. Sorry about that.
It's so hard to keep this.
It's so hard to keep the chill, but honestly,
It's chill vibe, but honestly, we need to train because real men stay chill in the most hilarious of circumstances. All right, Elena.Hinkle asks, what would you consider chill?
what would I consider chill? I got this.
Oh, sorry.
I think the definition of chill in my book would be lo-fi hip-hop music.
Okay, so you're going there. Okay.
I bet that I've already edited it so that there is either lo-fi hip-hop at the intro of this or during the background of it. Depending on which one I think works better, we'll find out. But I just love lo-fi hip-hop whenever I'm reading or doing homework or just wanting to chill.
See, I would go a very different route. I would go smooth jazz. Just that nice
Smooth jazz.
snare, you know. And then you got that little quiet little trumpet, like, Bernie. Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to be serious.
That's okay. That's okay.
Another thing that I would consider chill, cats. Because
Cats
a very common expression is
chill.
cool cat. And to quote a very famous movie, everybody wants to be a cat.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Amen.
There's
Right.
one more definition of chill that I like to give.
One more thing that would be chill.
This is just the most chill I think I'd ever been in my life. Was well, it's happened kind of multiple times. Back in college, I made friends with a man who's a great coffee maker.
Can I just say that it's funny that you said back in college? You have finished your first year of college, and usually people say back in college.
Back
it's
during
like
college,
5 years like before, like when they were finishing college.
You know what? It was earlier this year. Okay. I'm sorry. It was earlier this year, and I just go over to my friend's apartment or dorm, whatever you want to call it.
Dorm. Yeah, it's a dorm.
And he just makes the best cup of coffee I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And we literally just kind of sit there and sip coffee. We got like the nice aesthetic Christmas lights, just like the white lights.
Oh yeah. Oh, chill.
Oh, you know, he also had some cinnamon rolls.
Oh, super chill.
That was so chill.
You know, it's
I felt
more,
so
more
relaxed.
chill than a cinnamon roll. A croissant.
A croissant.
All right. I think I set that down. All right. A lot of these are from Elena.Hinkle. So, Elena.Hinkle asks, what is the most chill food? I think if you're speaking literally, it's ice cream. You can't get chiller than ice cream. But if you're speaking figuratively, like chill like a cool cat, I would have to go with I think we already said it. Croissants. They're there. They're
there.
bread, but they're
there.
better than bread.
They're not square.
They're not square. They
They're
don't conform to the
crescent.
normal bread shape. They are croissant shape.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they're like bread, but they're better. And,
For sure.
you know, they're flaky
They're buttery.
if you put butter on them. Kind of if you don't.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of buttery texture to them.
I think just
It kinda
bread in general.
It kind of takes any sandwich.
Can I just say bread in general is some of the most chill vibe food? Because you can eat it by itself. You can eat it with so many things and it still tastes good.
It's kind of like the old round chill.
It's happy to be with everyone, and that's the ultimate kind of chill.
Definitely.
You got some more questions, or do you have
I just
more?
want to say one more thing about croissants. They class up a sandwich any day. You make a sandwich on white bread, sure, it's going to taste pretty good. You put it on rye bread, yeah, it's going to taste different.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on a croissant.
That.
Oh, my croissant is not going to be good. I have another question. It's very chill because it's on the topic of sandwiches.
Okay.
Just so we can take a break from questions.
All right. Before you do that, I'm going to check the time.
Okay. Do you believe sandwiches taste better when they're cut diagonally? Do you think there's a difference?
Yes and no. Actually, no, but yes in a different way. Hear me out. Go for it. Pardon me. Think to when you had diagonally cut sandwiches the most. That's typically, for the majority of people, it was when they were a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least a younger kid. Yeah. Back then, you know what? To you, the world was so small around you that everything seemed sweeter.
Actually, honestly, the world has not changed in size since I was a kid, but carry on.
Your view of the world was smaller.
Okay, that's better.
And that means every little intricacy of that world was better. Like, you remember different things being better when you were a kid. And so those diagonally cut sandwiches taste so much sweeter because of your emotional connection to diagonally cut sandwiches. So scientifically, no, they don't taste any different. But they do release serotonin into the bloodstream.
That's probably what it is. Because I know, I leave a sandwich uncut. It's a sandwich. I cut a sandwich in half straight ways. It's a sandwich, but it's slightly better. You cut it diagonally.
It's like going to heaven.
I am salivating just thinking about it. Alright, let's move on to a new question.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
If you have any chill questions, go ahead and
save them. Write them down.
Write them down. We'll be sending out another Instagram thing when we'll be doing another chill podcast.
Mm-hmm. And we'll definitely make it clear that it will be a chill podcast.
Yes.
Chill edition of the podcast. Alright. Yes. This question, we're going to change it up a little bit. This is from DJ Crips _05.
A DJ.
I'm so sorry, but I don't think we can ask this question because it is not chill.
Let's just, you know what? Any question can be chill, depending on the way you answer it.
Alright. I'm going to give you an opportunity after I ask this question, if you still feel that way.
Okay.
Is water wet? Kind of cute, kind of good looking, into croissants. Just Carl Weiser.
It's plain and simple facts right there.
Those are the facts. Just spit those out.
But can I also be? I'm gonna be serious for a minute.
Go for it. I was very serious in that moment, but go for it.
I think this is genuinely from the bottom of my heart. A
Yeah,
chill person is one who is unassuming of others. Someone who doesn't just like see someone do one thing and then write them off as a bad person because of that. They take the time to get to know people before they even start to kind of judge them. But even then, it's not judging them. It's just evaluating this person's just behaviors. Because everybody's different and everybody has flaws.
Definitely. That's a very chill person.
Someone that just sits back, gets to understand the person, understands that they have flaws. And also that chill person definitely understands that they have flaws.
Get to know people, you know?
Get to know people.
Know before you judge.
Know before you judge. And even then, when you judge, know that everyone messes up.
Definitely. Our next question. You want to go ahead and read it? I'll give you that opportunity.
Which one?
The one it's on right now.
Just that one, okay.
Yeah.
This one is also from Elena Hinkle. Do you know how to do ASMR? That's pretty chill.
Yeah. I think this whole episode kind of has been ASMR.
It's been sort of.
I mean, I've not personally listened to ASMR. That's not my thing. But you can get ASMR from all sorts of stuff. Soft speaking. Like this.
Oh, I got another one.
Okay.
The crinkling of. Also, I think another thing that might be pretty good. I'm not sure. I haven't tested this out yet. It's just the.
It's like some soft rain. A deep exhale.
Imagine yourself walking down the street. It's raining. You see a cat. You walk up to this cat. It's huddled in a little corner. It walks over to you. It's shaking nervously. You reach out to pet it. It doesn't stray away from you. It comes closer. The rain starts to get harder. You're worried about this cat. Your apartment is 2 feet away. What do you do? Just so you know, there were some outtakes during the recording of this podcast.
Yes.
The Chill podcast.
Because chill, remember, chill. When you're chill.
When you're in chill.
You're allowed to make mistakes.
You're chill. This is here for you guys to listen to at your leisure. But also, you're recording video of this entire thing, as you might be able to see, I'm not sure. And we did some stupid stuff. Some not chill stuff. We were not chill boys.
And that's okay, because being chill, you can make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said earlier.
Being chill is about accepting mistakes. So I'll be uploading an outtake video of this, or I'll put it at the end of this video. I'm not sure.
Probably be better to put it at the end.
Yeah, probably.
We'll just put that. Alright, I've got a pretty chill question for you.
Okay.
Where and when was the most amazing sunset you have ever seen?
Van Buren.
There's nothing that can beat it, guys.
No.
Sometimes it's not just the beauty of the
It's not
sunset,
just the
even
beauty.
though the beauty of the sunset is amazing. It's a beautiful creation, the sun, especially sunsetting, sunrises. I prefer sunsets because I can usually see them because I'm awake.
Yeah.
But sunsets in Van Buren, it's not always just the beauty. It's who you're with. And when you're surrounded by your boys and your friends and other people, and you see that glowing ball of light just slowly descend into the horizon across Lake Michigan. The sky is full of clouds, and the light bounces off these clouds with a nice pink, rosy pink, and the sun switches from a yellow to deep rose red. And you get together with all your friends as the sun finishes setting and dusk falls. You begin to make the long, beautiful trek down the dunes. You put your feet in the ice-cold water just to wake up just a little bit, just to see.
It reminds you that you are alive.
It wakes you up just that little bit more you need to envelop the beauty even more. As you walk down the beach, back to camp,
Where a nice warm fire is waiting for you.
and a nice cup of hot cocoa. A warm
I
blanket.
can't think of anything better than that.
A single tear is rolling down my cheek at this very moment. As my good friend Jesse Bowman would say, it comes from my dimple.
Do we have more chill questions?
I will attempt to find one.
Remember, guys, everyone needs to be chill. There are times you cannot be chill, but deep down inside, you gotta be chill. Do we got more chill questions? Any? Relax.
Do you prefer to go off the beaten path when you travel?
I like trying new ideas, new to me,
I feel like that would go off the beaten path. That counts.
but that's new to me.
Yeah.
So I would say I typically do things that other people have done, but I also like doing things that are new to me.
I would agree with that statement. Here's another chill question. I believe I know your answer already.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with a group?
Definitely with a group.
Definitely with a group. On rare occasions,
Allow
I would
me.
like a nice chill alone travel. Very rare.
I've never traveled alone. I think I would like trying it, but I think I would definitely prefer traveling in a group, especially if it's with my chill boys.
Very chill.
I think it's time to wrap up our chill evening
Most definitely.
with
Well, this has been a beautiful, chill evening. Currently for us it is 12:45 in the a.m.
And you know what? We're so chill. We're not going to bother plugging any of our stuff.
Nope. Maybe you
It's in the description if
want
you
to
want.
find that. It'll be in the description, or we'll say it in a previous podcast or a future podcast.
So that's up to you.
But for right now,
To end out the night,
I'm Jordan R.
I'm Joey McNally. And
This is
enjoy.
just our opinion, chill edition.
Remember, sleep well, get a lot of rest, keep being chill.
Stay chill. Stay frosty, boys and girls.